was coming up really bad at first as a 50s tone. Dug it up, it come up more solid. And I have the edge of something right here. It looks like a shank. Hey all, it's Jay with Jay Digs History once again, and I am back out at that 1750s property that I had permission at. I think I'm going to milk this property until I can absolutely, bleed it dry or I get kicked out. The owner is very easy to work with. He's great. Just send him an email and he's like, yeah, enjoy. The property is vacant. The house is unfortunately in total disarray. It needs, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be very easy to save if they ever can save it, but still, the property is really cool. It's 4 acres of property. The house goes back to the 1750s. I think in the early 1800s, it was redone a little bit when it became part of a church property, and then it was redone again in the mid to late 1800s, and pretty much hasn't changed since. So today I'm going to work out in the field over on the side yard here. There's a big open field where I think a barn used to stand. I'm not 100% sure. That's where I found the faux shoe buckles from the early 1900s. I got a lock from there. The first part of this video, I got out for about an hour the other day. So the first part of this video is going to be me detecting there. I didn't really find much. I found one really good thing. That was about it. Colonial-wise, only a couple little things to come out of here, but there's a lot of property, a lot of places to check. The leaves are turning. It's getting colder. The underbrush is starting to die, so hopefully I'll be able to get back out in the woods soon, take a look at that. With that being said, it turned out to be a really good day. I enjoyed it, found some great things. Stay tuned. So I'm back out at the Colonial home. Right out of the truck, first find, an old iron knife. There's a start. That's a nice solid signal. Something modern. Nice mid-30s tone right here. Pull tab. What do we think? Anything good? Or trash? Oh, something around there. I scratched it. I'm gonna say modern quarter. Yep, it's a clad. Come on. It's like 1980 something. All right, so working slowly right along this little rock wall here. You can see that's the house. And it was coming up really bad at first as a 50s tone. Dug it up, it come up more solid. And I have the edge of something right here. It looks like a shank. Oh, a folded dandy button. Let's see. Well, what do we think? Think it's going to say GW? I think it's too small for that. Let me clean up. So, nice dandy button. No GW on it, but it does have a nice edge. I don't know if you can see that in the camera there really good. Get it home, cleaned up, some pictures. It's got a shank. It's a little dandy. Maybe it's a coat button. I don't know how to differentiate the two, but it's nice. Good find. Well, last one for today. This wrench. Gave me a hell of a time finding it too. All right, this is it, folks. Last dig of the day. A Surface 45, that's going to be trash. Hey, my old buddy Shotgun Willie. Wouldn't be a day. Like I say, it's the first time I found one of these like this. This is iron, and it's a lantern wick aperture tube. So, I guess it's more modern then, but it's iron. Well, first find. So I just came upon this, buried pretty deep. It's a stove leg. Down in this hole here, I had a 30s tone, and you can see there's like a chain here. Looks like a rope chain. So now I'm just trying to figure out where it goes and what it goes to. Well, just a brass chain. I'm going to guess it's an old dog chain, dog collar. So, still a find. Well, that's a nice solid 21 all around. Oh, what is that? Well, that's pretty cool, and it's monogrammed. I don't know what that is. Let's take a look. Oh, there's more of it. Oh, it was a watch. All right, so while out in the field here, I found what looks like a watch. You can see here, it's got the back plate. These are in two different pieces. It is monogrammed. I'll get a close-up in that in a minute. Looks like the watch had like a little cover that pops open. So it's a LaSalle Wherever. They call it LaSalle Wherever watch. Looks like it's probably 1920s, 1930s, from what I'm looking online. I don't have a definite date yet, but by the time you see this, I will. So, yeah, that's a good find. I'm happy with that. Solid 21 all around. So there's that watch. Like I said, it's got the B. When you pop it out of the one little bezel, this edge here, that edge there looks like it's got like a little nub on it that you would use to pop it open. That's pretty cool. It's a good find. I'm happy with that. Let's see what else is there. Nothing says colonial home site like what I just found. This is exciting. It was bringing up like a 20. It was right next, almost right next to that watch that I just found. But I'm very happy I found this. So right here, I got a disc. Looks like it's got a shank on it. Nice and shiny. Looks like a nice Tomback button. I wonder if that has anything etched on it. Well, there you go, folks. Nice shank on it. It's got some crusty, which I'm guessing is the old gilt. But look at how that shines in the sun. There's nothing on it. That's probably the best Tomback button I have ever found. Absolutely gorgeous. That's one of the hardest things about these old home sites, you know, especially ones that are still standing. There's so much trash that rings up low, and yet those low tones are going to be really good. You know, you get those ones that are like 15, 18, you pass them up, most of the time probably going to be foil or a bullet head or something. But that's the one that could have that USA from the 1700s in pewter on it. So you can't pass them up at a site like this. That was, like I said, ringing up in the 20s. It was pretty solid. I wasn't going to pass that up. Such a good tone. I don't want to jinx myself. I probably did turning this on. It's going to be big iron. Or something iron. Oh, I got nice soft ground, so it doesn't feel like there's any rocks. Oh, those numbers jump pretty high. Come on, something exciting. What is that? You gotta be kidding me. I think it's a big hunk of lead. Yep, a big hunk of lead. Deep though. I mean, pinpointer deep. Could be iron. It's a deep number 10. Not very big. Then you end up with this foil. Maybe the foil's just a joke. Maybe there's more in there. All right, whatever it is, it's in this clump right here. It's round. Oh, just fell out. What do we got there, huh? I'm gonna say it's a button. Broken 2-piece? Or is it a shotgun head stamp primer? Looks like the back of a 2-piece button. It's got a clean edge. I wonder if the rest of it's down there. Let's go look. Well, I don't hear anything else down there. I'll get this cleaned up, see what it might be. Well, it's hard to see in the camera right now, but especially in this light, but there is a little circular design on it. So, like I said, I'll get that cleaned up at home. So, I just pulled a shotgun willy out of this hole that I just dug. And then I had a 74 tone popping up.
Front door.
I just pulled up like an old bicycle bell. So yeah, just pulled this up. Not sure if it's an old bicycle or phone bell. It looks like it was nickel or silver washed. Don't see any wording on it. '50's. That's a Dandy's number. Yep. I got myself a buckle. Oh, that's nice. Little brass D buckle. Iron pin is still there. I don't know how old that'll be. But hey, that's cool. So I got a deep hole here. It was ringing up a 39. It's, you know, 3/4 of a pinpointer, half a pinpointer. Nice button. Nope. Oh, maybe it's a wheat cent. Deep penny. Nice green penny. Indian head. Well, it looks a little thick. What do you think? Maybe? Let's see, it's got a shield. And I can't make out a year yet. Let me try to find that out. Well, the sun today is making it very hard to see. I think it says 1862 or 63. I could be very wrong. It looks a little thick to me, you know, like a fatty wheat penny, but, or I mean a fatty Indian. But yeah, you know, it's an Indian cent. It's an Indian cent. I'm very happy with that. Well, found me horseshoe number 2. Every once in a while, you have to ask yourself, how did they lose something like this in a field? This is beautiful. I'm going to guess it's like a little girl's bracelet or something, and I'm wondering if there's more of it somewhere in this yard. It's an absolutely beautiful piece. Let's take a look at it. Just look at that. How beautiful is that? That was probably on some little girl's wrist, playing out here, lost it in the field. Such a shame. But that is cool. I don't know, Tom back button or that, find of the day. I'm going to say this. And just so you can see, it still even has some gilt to it. That's wild. What could this be? Says it's near the top. Oh, there's my second alarm.
Toby.
Could this be silver? Please be silver. Oh, what is that? Is that a button? Or is that a coin? I think that's a coin. It's thin. Is there a shank? No shank. This might be my first British coin. Let's see. I think it's a drape bust. I see a date right there. Oh no, maybe it's a Liberty cap. That's cool. It might be, I think, it's hard to see. I'll get a better camera, but you got a head, you got the little cappy thing, and I think it says 1786. Let me see. Well, there we go. I think it says 1785. It's a Liberty cap. You can see the cap in the back of the head there. Yeah, I think 1785. I'll get it more cleaned up at home. That is wonderful. This was like right on the surface too. It was one bar down. That's exciting. I'm extremely happy. That is my official last dig of the day. So yeah, I'll end the day with that. What a great day this was. Perfect ending. Well, everybody, that's it for today. So glad I got to come back out. I love this property, you know, and as long as the owner says it's good, I'm going to keep coming back. Just got myself that, it looks like a Liberty cap to me. First for me, never got one. So yeah, bucket lister today. Awesome. If it's a half cent, which I don't think it is, that's even better because that's what I'm looking for is half cents. I'm dying. That's my big bucket lister. Sorry about the wind. It's very, very windy today. I will be back out here again, I promise. Hope you're enjoying this. Please, if you do, like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, whatever you do on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and all that other stuff. But until the next time, see ya.